Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a new iPad. It's got awesome 2K resolution and it doesn't lag. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little war recap that we had against Klankrig. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we go. In this war recap against Klankrig, we took the victory by 7 stars, 82 to 75. Today we're going to have a bunch of different styles of attacks to show you guys. We got hogs, we got miners, dragons, yetis, a lot of different stuff to show you guys. So we're going to take the first attack we're going to take a look at was by me right at the end of war. This one's going to be a queen charge hogs attack. So let's go ahead and break it down just a little bit, see why I wanted to hit this with queen charge hogs. Again, it's just that exposed town hall. It's really easy to just walk a queen down this way and go get the town hall. I wanted to take out this Inferno early just so I know it's not going to mess with any of my healers. So I'm just going to send my ram in really early. Take some loons in the CC. I did bring a haste, as you can see down here, so I'm just going to drop the haste for these loons so they can get some really good value. They get the scatter shot, they get the Inferno, they're going to do a lot of damage to this Expo. They're actually going to take down the Expo, and they're going to pull the Witch from the CC. Queen's stepping up over here, she's going to pull the Lava Hound from the CC also. So I'm just going to drop a Rage and a Poison to help her deal with the CC. I did drop a Baby Dragon and a couple Loons over here around 5 o'clock, really early in the attack, just to make sure I can get the funnel, so I know that Queen's going to go nowhere but inside for this Town Hall. I didn't want her to walk outside like that and accidentally skip the Town Hall. Thanks to this little gap in the wall right here, I know she's going to go straight in for that Town Hall after she kills the enemy king here, so I'm going to have to drop the second Rage just to help her deal with the BK. And then she's going to step in and still be inside this rage spell when she fights the Town Hall, which is just perfect. I'm going to drop my BK over here just to help funnel the queen even more. Make sure she's got nowhere else to go but in for the enemy royal champ and the queen. So my queen's going to be able to take out all 3 heroes on this walk, which is really nice. Get the Town Hall, get all 3 heroes. That's really all the value you need in a queen charge hog attack. And then from there, I'm going to have to just pop the ability here so Queen can get through both heroes. I could have dropped a Rage, but with both heroes on her, the Queen and the Royal Champ and an Expo, it was probably too much, so I decided to just save the Rage and just pop her ability. And I'm going to drop all the Hogs and the Warden and the Royal Champ from this angle here. I'm going to heal early to make sure these Hogs stay at full health. And then I'm going to Warden ability here through the Eagle Shot and through some of the Splash, the Scatter Shots hitting a lot of my Hogs. I'm going to Rage and heal and freeze over this last end, and from there, I mean, I still have 10, 15 hogs up. I don't even need the Royal Champ ability. Could have swagged it. That last Rage I probably didn't need either. Could have swagged it, but I decided to use it just to help the hogs get through. I mean, look, there's like 15 hogs at full health going through. Still have the Royal Champ at full health with the ability. It's just overkill. At that point, it's just going to be cleanup. So there's a nice queen charge hogs triple. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the next attack, which should be a queen charge miners attack, I believe. By Dan Howe, I want to say. Yep, this one's by Dan. So on this one, he notices that there's a nice little easy open compartment over here. And we keep seeing these on a lot of bases with these open compartments. You just walk right in. You don't have to use a jump spell. You don't have to use wall breakers. So these bases are just perfect for Surg. I mean, you don't even have to wall break. So he's just going to use a P.E.K.K.A. over here to funnel this side and just send his queen right through this channel. And honestly, he just wants her to get as much value as possible. He doesn't really know exactly which pathing she's going to take. You know, he doesn't know if she's going to step like this way or if she's going to step that way. He just wants her to get as much value as possible and ideally pull the enemy CC and kill that. And then he wants to drop his king to take out this side of the funnel, and then just drop his miners all in between like this, going for the eagle, and they'll wrap around like this and finish off the base. And he'll use a stone slammer on this side like that, just to get some more defenses, and the Royal Champ from the right side as well. So from here, he's just raging to keep the queen alive. That was his first rage that he dropped. There's a lot of point defenses on her, so he might have to end up popping the ability here in just a little bit. She can reach this archer tower and the sweeper, and the CC gets pulled right here, so he's going to rage again and drop the poison. Luckily, hasn't had to use the ability yet. Queen's finally starting to get back up to full health thanks to that rage on the healers. So here he goes, dropping his king to walk this way with the little wizard to funnel the 630 side. His queen is fighting the enemy BK now, still under that second rage, which is nice. So she's going to step up to the corner here and starts to take fire from the queen, so he has to pop the ability there. The AD starts picking off his healers, which is unfortunate. There's nothing he can do about it. He's going to end up losing all the healers and the queen here. So he's just going to save that last rage for the miners so they can get some really good DPS later on. So he drops them all. Unfortunately, BK ended up wrapping back this way. So a little unfortunate there. He didn't make the rest of the funnel here, but that's okay. He's going to send in his Stone Slammer over here. Tesla farm pops in the gap here, so that's going to be good. The miners can get it without having to, without it messing up their pathing. He's going to drop the Royal Champ from this 3 o'clock side. She's going to go cut off some more of the funnel for the miners and take out a lot of these defenses. He pops the ability pretty early there just to get some of these defenses. Drops the second heal right here over the bomb tower scatter shot and the town hall that just woke up. And then he's going to use the rage and his last heal over this town hall. And there's just nothing that can stop these miners. Luckily, unless there's this ground skelly trap by the town hall, the miners are going to dodge the Giga Bomb, so they don't even take any damage from that. There's a tornado trap here, but miners aren't affected by that, and he still has 20 miners at least going through the end of the base like that for cleanup. The Royal Champ's still alive, Grand Warden at full health, even the BK survived with just a little bit of health left. So really nice attack there by Dan, showing us how to do the Queen Walk miners. Now we're going to take a look at a Queen Charge Dragons attack. On number 10, this one's by Serg here. The god himself, not bringing any wall breakers, being smart on this one. He's just going to use a jump spell. So here he wants to charge in this way, and believe it or not, he's going to get all 4 ADs on the charge. And when you get all 4 ADs on a queen charge, I mean, you better be using dragons for the rest of the base, because there's just nothing that can stop the dragons. So he's going to use his BK to funnel this side. He uses a balloon and a baby dragon to make the funnel right here, and then just drops his queen in between with the jump spell and the healers, and she's got nowhere to go after she shoots this wither tower, but straight into the base for this inferno. And then she's going to hop into this compartment and start shooting all these ADs. She'll get these 2, then she can reach the eagle, the scatter shot. Then she's going to break through a wall right here. Luckily she picks a good wall. She's going to go into this compartment where then she can reach a second inferno, both sweepers, a third AD, the second scatter shot, and then he's going to use his Royal Champ on this side to finish off the charge and come get the third inferno and the 4th AD. So the dragons don't have to go through any infernos, they don't have to go through any ADs. I mean, there's basically nothing that can stop them. So he's going to drop a freeze here to help his queen fight the enemy queen. Then he's going to drop all the dragons from this in this channel here. Use the Stone Slammer on the side to try and funnel the dragons just a little bit. He brought a dragon and 5 balloons in his CC. Out comes the enemy CC. It's a trash CC, a lot of witches and archers. That's alright. Some of them don't get into the poison, some of them go to the dragons, but as long as the dragons are in rage, they'll be able to take out that CC, no problem. Queen's going to step up here. Her and the Royal Champ are going to get this scatter shot down, and then the Royal Champ ability is going to bounce all these defenses and get the last AD down. Then Queen's going to kill the enemy king here, and she's going to end up coming over here and then beating on a wall, going for the last Inferno Tower. He's going to pop Warden ability over this Town Hall. He popped it just a little bit early, and that Giga Bomb is going to do some damage to his dragons, but it doesn't even matter. It barely does like less than half their full HP. So he's still got like 6 dragons up. He's going to finish the attack with 5 or 6 up still, and it's just overkill at that point. I mean, if you can see a charge like that where you're able to charge 4 ADs, you better be doing Queen Charge Dragons. That was just a really nice base identification by Serg. Good attack there. It's just clean up here. The dragons skipped a Tesla and a gold storage up top. They're going to go back and get it. Easy triple there for Serg. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the next attack, which is going to be a Yeti Smash by Hex on number 11. Doing a little bit of a Warden Walk and then into a Yeti Smash. Now on this one, all he wants to do is use the Warden to make a funnel. I mean, he's not even going to get an Inferno with the Warden Walk on this one. He's going to use an E-Dragon up top to make the funnel at 12, because his E-Dragon can get basically all of this stuff. And then the Warden's going to funnel this 3 o'clock side and get all this stuff down here. And then he's just going to send everything in between. And there's nowhere for all the troops to go except right into the base here. They're going to push through this entire core, gut all of this stuff out. And then he's going to use his Stone Slammer. I'll do it in a different color here. He's going to use his Stone Slammer and his Royal Champ on this backside where there's no ADs until he gets all the way to the end. So the Stone Slammer and the Royal Champ are going to be able to take out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or more defenses just by themselves, which is really good value. The Stone Slammer and the Royal Champ working together on the back end of these Yeti Smash attacks are actually working really good, because normally the Stone Slammer, there's a lot of defenses such as like Wizard Towers, Infernos, X-Bows, where it takes more than one shot for the Stone Slammer to kill it. But when the Royal Champ is behind, throwing her spears, doing a little bit of extra damage, the Stone Slammer can basically one-shot every single defense. And the Stone Slammer is tanking for the Royal Champ, so she doesn't get targeted by anything. So they actually work really well together, and that's something that Hex has figured out here on these Yeti Smash attacks and the P.E.K.K.A. Smash attacks. If you use the Stone Slammer and the Royal Champ together on the back end, they do really well. So here you can see he still has his Warden ability, going to pop it here through the core. All these troops, the Yetis and the King with the healers under rage, they basically just never die. And then the Queen behind just gets extra value, gets sniping all these defenses on the back end. But as you can see here, the Stone Slammer and the Royal Champ, they just one-shot everything. All the X-Bows, all the Wizard Towers, all the Inferno Towers, as soon as the Stone Slammer gets above them, just one-shot. And they work really well together. He doesn't have a haste and a freeze like a lot of people take on these P.E.K.K.A. Smash or Yeti Smash attacks, but that's okay. The Royal Champ ability here is going to get the rest of the defenses on the back end, and those balloons have nothing to kill them. So nice attack there by Hex. He's going to swag the King ability and the Queen ability. Doesn't even need them. Really good attack there. Good base identification. Knowing where he would want to use the Stone Slammer and the Royal Champ, there would be no ADs on that left upper side of the base. Good quad quake value right through the base. So the Yetis had nothing to worry about. They can just push through everything under rage. So we're going to take a look at one more attack here. This one's going to be number 14. Oh, my other attack. Got the 6-pack this war. This one was with like 8 minutes left in war. Both my attacks were right at the end of war. This one's going to be a Queen Charge Miners. Now on this one, the reason I wanted to do Queen Charge Miners is just because I thought it was pretty simple just to get the Queen in here into the Town Hall compartment. Somebody had already tried this before and it just barely fell short. So I thought it was pretty easy fix. Just a little Queen Charge using the ram, no need to take a jump or wall breakers or anything. Use the wall wrecker to get Queen right in there. She can go in, get all this value, keep going, beat through a wall and get more value. It's pretty easy to get the King to walk this way and get some good value, and then you can just miner straight through like this. Take out the Eagle relatively early. It's not super early, but it only get about one shot, like a one triple shot off on your miners. That's it. And then the only thing you have to worry about is the miners kind of splitting on this back end in two different directions. But if you use the Royal Champ, let me use a different color. If you use the Royal Champ on this side to try and cut off the funnel, some of these defenses here, it'll be easy to kind of keep the miners in this channel like that. And if you keep Queen alive, she'll be able to get all this stuff on the outside. And so I thought it was just pretty nice, easy Queen Charge Miners plan. I could have probably taken Hogs also instead of Miners. I think either or would have worked. I just decided to do Miners just because I wanted to try them out. The new level 7 Miners are actually doing really well. They have a lot of HP, they live a long time, and they don't seem as slow as they did before. I mean, I know the movement speed is the same, but I think it's just their extra DPS. It feels like they're cutting through defenses and buildings a lot faster now than they were at Town Hall 12 at least. So here we go. I dropped the Queen right here. No need to funnel her. She's going to walk to the left. I use a Baby Dragon and a couple Looms to funnel this side, and the Ram to help the Queen break through these walls, go right into the Town Hall. She's going to take out the Town Hall with help from the P.E.K.K.A. from my CC. Don't even need a Rage spell yet. These Air Skellies come over to the healers, so I think I drop an Archer here to help her take those out. And then drop the Poison here for the enemy CC. My Ice Golem from my CC freezes a lot of these defenses and the CC for a while. And then I'm going to end up having to rage the Queen here once she steps up, because she's going to get in range of the Warden and 2 scatter shots, which are going to do a lot of DPS to her. So I'm going to rage. A few more Goblins come out of the CC. It'll just take her a few extra seconds to chew through those. Not a big deal though. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the BK so you can make the funnel early, because I don't want the miners to go for any of this trash out here. I want the miners to be able to go straight for this compartment. So here I'm going to drop my second rage on the Queen. She's going to get through the scatter shot, then the gold storage, then she'll move over here for the other scatter shot and the X-bow. And I believe she gets in range of the enemy Queen and takes her out too before she starts beating on a wall. And then I'm just going to drop all the miners right here with the Warden. Here I start the miners. I'm going to drop my freeze on the enemy Queen so I don't have to pop her ability. I want to save that for a little bit later. Miners are pushing through. The Eagle's targeting them along with the Inferno, so I'm going to lose 4 or 5 miners right there. But that's okay. They get through the BK. Then they're going to chew through this Inferno. I'm going to go ahead and freeze that Eagle and the Bomb Tower, just so I don't have to drop the my first heal right away. Then I'm going to drop my heal over the Bomb Tower. Unfortunately, I get my healers come off the Queen. I didn't really want that because I don't think the miners needed the healers here. I would have rather them stay on the Queen, but it's going to end up working out just fine. I think Queen's going to end up getting all the value she needs to. So I'm going to, since the healers are no longer on the Queen, I'm not going to rage the Queen again. There's no need. So I'm going to use the rage on the miners. I dropped the Royal Champ on this side, and I brought a P.E.K.K.A. just to get more of this trash building, more of the trash buildings out here, just to help funnel the miners. And from here, with another heal spell and healers on the miners, I mean, there's nothing that can kill these miners at this point. I'm going to end the attack with like 10 or 15 miners still up. Royal Champ is still up. Her ability was able to get a lot of these defenses on the back end side. And so a pretty nice attack there. Another example of the Queen Charge miners attack. And so right now, really guys, Queen Charge everything. That's just dominating the meta. Either do a nice Queen Charge attack or just Yeti Smash. That's really all you gotta do to triple bases right now. Might get harder once defenses are maxed, but right now that's all you have to do. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see in the next one. Comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.